Okay, we're live. Explosion without lighting a fire. Trying to be original, I guess you would say. But last summer I pitched this and no one bought in. And then I pitched it again around, hey Ken, hey Celeste, around Christmas time, hey Vic, and no one bought in. And so maybe now three's the charm, especially since there's a company that's going to be doing something similar to this in a hey Jose in a promotion. And here's the thing. Here's the deal. And I'm not trying to hey Shirley, not trying to dissuade anybody from doing anything that you think might work for you, but I find that promotions are not duplicatable, especially limited time promotions. So you guys decide what is going to work for you, and then go from there. But here's the reality, and I'm seeing this happening over and over and over again. And if you want to include the promotion and do the promotion, that's great. But what do you do once these promotions are over? And this topic, again, this is the third time I'm showing this. This is not something that I came up with. This is something that's working all around the world. Okay? I mean, we just have some basic realities of the way the world is working today. I didn't create them. I don't make the rules, but I'm just kind of one of those people that like to figure out, based on kind of the reality of the situation right now, how do you make money? How do you make a system that's going to duplicate for small business, home business? That's where I've spent most of my life. Once I got out of the Big 8 accounting firm, I went into a small business. Hey, John. And I really like working with small businesses because, first of all, you're generally working with the owner of the company, and they can make some pretty rapid decisions. Obviously, if you're in your own home-based business, you can do things very quickly. You can try something. Now, all these things that I share cost you $0 to try. Okay, so I'm not telling somebody to go out and buy a bunch of stuff to make this work. You don't have to spend any money to make what I'm going to show you today work for your business. Now, I've got like tons of notes here. Okay, there's a lot of meat and potatoes today, so I'm going to be going quick. Now, I could talk louder and really drive a point home, but that's not going to change the reality of your business. Okay, if I want to get you excited and really drive a point home, I could talk louder and try to make you excited. No, that's not me. Okay, so this is going to work. It doesn't matter how excited you are about the topic. And this is generally the reason why I make these systems and I hand them off to other people, because they talk like this and everybody gets excited and they can make my system work for them. Okay? Yeah, it's not me. All right, so that's why I hand these off to the marketers who have that, who can spin them, but it doesn't change the formula. Okay? And so I'm going to tell you some. I just wrote this down here. People lose sight of the forest for the trees. One of the most effective, and this is the truth, one of the most effective life-changing products in my last company was a $45 bottle of detox. Okay, the company gave it away for free. Okay, this is the reason why I was kind of overlooked. Gave it away for free when you enrolled in an auto ship. Now, I'm not going to talk about any companies here. I'm not going to talk about any specific, product names. I'm not selling anything here. So I just need to drive the points home. I'm going to talk about several different companies here, not naming anything by names, but you might figure them out. Okay. They gave away a free bottle for quite a few years. They gave away a free bottle of product. Okay. Almost nobody led with this product. Okay. As a matter of fact, few people outside of the fact that it was called a detox knew the real value of the product. So after a while, people were like, why am I getting, like literally people are calling the company saying, why am I getting this in my box? I didn't order it. They thought there was a mistake that they were paying for. So the company stopped putting it in the box. and then eventually, wasn't all that. It was popular with a specific group of people because they knew what the detox actually did. It was actually very helpful for people that had ADHD. Okay, outside of being a detox, if you had ADHD, that detox, there was an ingredient in the detox called a modified citrus pectin that was highly effective for people with ADHD. Okay, company changed the formulation. They started to notice right away. Oh, whoa, something's wrong. The company had to reintroduce the previous product. Now, companies thinking, what? Oh, we've got this detox. We're going to change the, because obviously technology changes. We're going to change the detox. Well, the people who are using the detox, they lost the effect of what the detox was. And so they called the company and started complaining. Had nothing to do with detoxing. Okay, they were using it for a whole nother whole nother value. But bottom line, it was a $45 bottle. Okay, could have been the leading product for this company, and no one led with it because no one was told lead with this product. Okay, so that's kind of going to be the I'm trying. If you get one thing out of this thing, break the mold, because the mold doesn't work anymore. Okay. These are generally accepted truths, okay, whether you agree with them or not. People follow the least path of resistance. It's easier for somebody to buy something, okay, than to commit to a whole unknown business venture. Okay, why is that? Because of, the internet. It started with the internet, then it went mobile. Okay. Again, these are just generally accepted truths. Hooks are created by crooks. Okay? Hooks are created by crooks. You remember the old adage, by hook or by crook? Okay? So people think about that. Try to avoid anything that sounds like a temporary hook. Okay? It's not going to help your business. Home business stuff is expensive. Generally accepted principle, and for the most part, they are. Okay, there's a reason, because people are getting paid on the back end. There's a lot of commissions paid out. If you're on the commissions end of that, it makes sense. If you're not on the commissions end of that, these products don't make any sense. Okay? No one, including you, generally accepted principle, no one, including you, are making money in a home business. Okay? Very few people, the average is about 95%, don't make any money. Okay? People make stuff up online, especially wealth and lifestyle. Generally accepted principle, and for the most part true. Individuals are pitched this is probably the most important thing here. Individuals are pitched a business or a product around 100 times a day. Okay? So what makes what you're doing any different than the other 99 times they got pitched today? Okay? And worse, when you pitch it online, and I'm going to go through this again in another part. If you're pitching it online, your customer or prospect, for the most part prospects, are automatically being pitched by your competition for the exact same product. So as soon as you put your product online and somebody responds to it, your competition is automatically pitching them. You have no control over it. And people do this every day, and then they're wondering why can't I? Because I put a product online, a nitric oxide product. Oh, I'm losing my YouTube here. I put my nitric oxide product online. My competition that's selling buy two get one free, okay, is automatically pitching that same customer. Why are they going to buy my $80 box of nitric oxide when they get three with the same ingredient or very similar ingredients? Not exactly the same, but very similar ingredients. They don't know the difference. They're going to say, well, geez, I can get three of these for the same price as one of those. Okay? Just keep this stuff in mind. Okay? And the next most important thing, despite all of the things that I just told you, lots of people start a home business every single day. Lots of people start a home business. But are they starting one with you? Okay? If you're on here, chances are they're not. Okay? So this is what the whole purpose of this is. How do you break through all this noise, okay, and become the person who people want to join? Okay, it's not a 30-second pitch anymore. That's the problem, because they're getting pitched 30-second pitches 100 times a day. So somehow you have to break through that noise. Now, again, this isn't stuff that I'm making up. Okay, I had a conversation with a multi-million-dollar leader. The stuff that comes across my desk, you guys would like it would just blow you away. I don't joke about this stuff. Okay, this stuff will blow you away. I had a conversation with somebody that's earned well over $10 million in network marketing. Okay, and he was telling me the story about a woman, young woman, a millennial, in the UK. Okay, that's selling $13,000 a month, $13,000 a month in toothpaste. Toothpaste. Okay, least expensive product they sell. Okay, there's somebody else that I spoke to last June. Started out with eyelashes. Okay, she's like multi-million-dollar earner now in network marketing. Okay, eyelashes. Okay, how much does a thing of eyelashes cost? They're starting out with somebody else. As a matter of fact, the original company. Company's exploding. They went from 2 billion to 3 billion last year. They're selling a facelift. Okay, one of the least expensive products the company's selling. Okay, are they doing it just by selling that product? No, that's how they're opening their store. Okay, I had the same thing. Somebody mentioned a product that they had. They said, you're going to love this product. Just try a box. Okay, I bought a box of the product. They didn't call me back. They didn't say, how do you like the product? They didn't do any of that stuff. They knew, full box of product. It was $23 for the box of product. They said, I ran out of the product. And here's the problem with natural products. Okay, I don't care which ones they are. It's one of these slow growth things. So like if somebody's telling you just to like for me, if I did 4 days of a product, I wouldn't notice any difference. Okay, some people do. I don't. So if I'm doing 3 days, 4 days, whatever, a week of the product, I'm not going to notice any difference. I did 30 days of the product, it ran out. I was like, all of a sudden, the day after, I was a little tired. Like I literally went from taking a nap every day at noon to going the full day without taking a nap. And I was like, wow, never had this before. Or at least not, since I've been 50. Then I went to, the second day, all of a sudden I'm like, geez, I can't make it through the whole day again. But I was pushing myself. By the third day, I'm like, all right, something's wrong. I mean, I went from feeling great, not taking any naps, to, something's wrong. Call the company, or call the person. I'm like, I need some more of that. But the only thing that changed was this product. Okay, I'm like, I got to get another box of that product. I was hooked. Okay, so and I'm going to take you through this now, going through like how do you decide like what product in your company to do. And again, this is totally separate from any promotions that the company's doing or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, you want to find a product and lead with a product that's going to be the least resistance to getting somebody started, but probably be the most effective for building your business. Okay, so some more realities of today. These are not generally accepted. These are the realities. Okay, people shop online. This is another thing that's causing problems with your business. People shop online the same time they shop in a store. Okay, because of these. Okay, so if you think for a second, the moment they put the phone down or they leave the room, that they're not shopping your product, okay, whether it be the exact same product, they're probably not even, people are worried about what's going on Amazon and eBay because they can get the same product for probably the same price or less. That's not your real competition. Your real competition is, I looked at a company over the weekend, okay, because my company like merged and shifted and stuff, and I found the same products online. Again, buy two, get one free for less money than it would cost me to buy one product of that company. So now how do I compete? Okay, again, if you're making money in the company, that's great. But for customers, they're not making any money. Average person coming into the business is not making any money. Okay, I know for a fact 95% of them are not making any money. Okay, and so and people have a shorter attention span. Like I can give you exact statistics. 10 years ago, the average person coming into the business had a 90-day, average person, 90-day auto ship. Okay? This is, again, these are statistics coming from one of the biggest companies in the world in network marketing. I got this directly from the executives. 90-day, okay, retention. Your average auto ship, 90 days. Today, your average auto ship is 30 days. Why? Shorter attention span. People aren't going to wait for 90. 10 years ago, 90 days was a lifetime, for most people. It would take them 90 days to figure stuff out. There was no internet. Internet was young. There was no mobile phones. That's flip phones if you had, or, a little box and you could dial, and nobody sent text messages because it was like, right? Just didn't happen. The kids were doing it because they could do it fast, but adults, like somebody sent me a text message, I was like, A, B, 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 right? We didn't do it. Today, it's simple. Today, I can walk up to the shelf and go and just scan the product, and Amazon's going to tell me all the products they have that compete with it, right? So people's attention span isn't, if they're not making money within the first 2 weeks, your auto ship, I have it happen all the time. People start, a week, 2 weeks in, they're like, I need to cancel this auto ship. It's not working. Right? If you keep them for a whole week, you're good. I got people are canceling before their auto ship ever renews, okay, or comes up. So some people will go the full for 30 days and get an auto ship and then realize, oh, I got to cancel this thing. I'm not making any money, okay. Most people are like at weekend. They're like, I haven't done anything. Like they're not going to do anything anyway, okay. So why start there, okay? Because now I got somebody that's upset with me because they started in a business they didn't need to get into. Promotions. This is the reason why I don't get excited. Some people get excited about promotions. Okay, I look at promotions are like, I actually wrote this down. I said it's like throwing gas on a bunch of logs. Okay, if the logs are lit and there's a fire there, well, you're gonna get a poof. You're gonna get an explosion. Okay, so if you got a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day promotion, you're gonna get a poof explosion. Okay, of the logs that are already lit. Okay, if the logs aren't lit, what do you end up with? Wet logs. Okay, so people are not going to get excited about a promotion that aren't already engaged with your business. Okay, you're going to get some. Okay, but chances are those are people that are already engaged somewhere in network marketing or direct sales, and they hear about a promotion and it might catch their attention. Okay, but it's not going to. People that are, they're just wet logs at that point. It's like you just dripped on them again, and they're no closer to getting into your business. But then here's the worst thing that I like that bothers me about promotions. What do you do at the end of the 30 days? Okay, I lose more people from promotions than I do from, I see in general, we lose more people from promotions than we do from building the business the right way. Because what happens? At the end of 30 days, they're like, okay, what do I do now? I got in based on this promotion. I had to do X, Y, and Z, and I got X number of X amount of money, and then all of a sudden that ran out. So now what do I do? The next person that comes in, I don't know what this business is all about duplication, right? It's not duplicatable. It's duplicatable for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Then it's not duplicatable anymore. So I got this poof explosion. That's why I say you get a poof explosion, and then all of a sudden the fire goes out because I don't know what to do once that promotion runs out. This is what I'm going to show you is not a promotion. Okay, this isn't. You want to do the promotion and get some excitement going? That's great. Go ahead and do that. But you need some meat and potatoes. What do you do in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? Okay, once that promotion's over, you got to have a way to keep these people engaged and going. Okay, keeping in mind that the average person, okay, is going to be shopping me the second I walk out of the room. I mean, people wonder, like, why don't they buy my products? Why don't customers? Well, because they're going to take your key ingredient, like let's say it's the beetroot products, okay? They're going to go to and say beetroot, okay, or nitric oxide, and then all of a sudden these things are going to, all these products are going to, there are going to be 1,000 products that are going to pop up that they're going to see that are way less money than what you're trying to sell them. They're not in the business they're not assuming they're going to make money at this point, okay? So that's just a fallacy. So let's get into the meat and potatoes, okay, of how to make this work Okay, it doesn't matter what business you're in, what company it is. Every company has these products that you can. I said that's why I look around to see what other companies are doing, what other people are doing. I talk to other leaders. If you saw the list of people that contact me on this phone, like it would just blow you away. People are like, "Who's Mike Zimmer?" Like, well, that's the average person that's in network marketing. The leaders know exactly who I am, and they're either afraid of me or they talk to me because they get a lot of information, like I am giving you here for free. Okay, I've got three NDAs sitting here. Okay, you know what I mean? Look here. That's not it. I don't even know where they are. I got a bunch of NDAs. This is another company. Okay, with their products. I got 3 NDAs sitting there. Okay, so let's talk about the meat and potatoes. Okay, start with a product that has the greatest impact. Okay, and the least expensive. Okay, greatest impact, and I can't tell you which one that is, but if you call the company and say, what is the most, like, give me the list of the most effective, products, or the most sold products, okay? But you can look around. Like I said, this person in this $3 billion company said, what can I sell? There's got to be a reason why they're in the UK. It's got to be a reason why they started with toothpaste. Maybe that type of toothpaste is not available in their area. They're doing $13,000 a month in toothpaste. Okay, they're not just doing toothpaste, but that's their lead is toothpaste. I've got another leaders that went to Diamond, same company, with a facelift. It's a $29 I think it is facelift product, highly effective product. Okay, but very inexpensive. This same company has like you either do, it's just like every other company. You do $100 a month or $200 a month, auto ships and things like that. They couldn't make their business work with those. Okay, they are now. How? They're introducing people with the least resistance product. Okay, a facelift, $30 facelift. Under $20 bottle of toothpaste. Least resistance. They get somebody to try the company. Okay, and get them in. Okay, so also, okay, you want to make sure that whatever that is, toothpaste story, eyelash story, I already told those. Make sure the product has a system or a sister product. Okay, so once you get a happy customer, okay, when I tried that box of product and it worked for me, they were like, "Oh, dude, you need to get the whole system." Okay, that was right away. It was like you need to get the whole and the whole system was around. If you did it on auto ship, was under $100 a month. Okay, I'm not afraid to use the competition if it works for me. Okay. And it worked for me. There's a lot of great products in network marketing. Okay, I don't bash network marketing. A lot of great products. Okay, but the stories have changed. If somebody tells me they did something, I posted that 20 years ago, forget it. 10 years ago, probably not. 5 years ago, I'll listen, but then I'll show them the chart and say, okay, how has this smartphone impacted your business even over the last 5 years? Okay, whatever you're trying to tell me, if you can't tell me how this is going to impact what you're just selling me, listen to this, going over, is going to impact my business today, and you get crickets, because they really don't know. They're like, well, it worked 5 years ago. All right, how many people had this 5 years ago versus how many people have it today? All right, big difference, huge difference, and it's just going to get worse. That's why I posted that chart on my page today. Right? It's like it's going up by dramatic numbers. And every time somebody gets one of these, what are they doing? Somebody's showing them, oh, hey, you can go to Amazon and you could shop that. And like people are standing in Walmart and ordering stuff from Amazon. Why not? Or eBay or whatever. Okay? Why not? Right? Amazon, these guys are not your friend. Okay? They don't care. Amazon doesn't care if you shop with them. Obviously they do. They want you to shop. But they don't care if they steal business from Amazon or Walmart or eBay or whatever. It's like they're not trying to create relationships. What's the difference between them and you? You are creating relationships. Okay? So if somebody comes in and you show them something that's of value, you get them into a system, what's going to happen? They're not going to go anywhere. Okay? because they already understand the value. Okay, so price wise, it's the next thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna get your least expensive, most effective product, whatever that happens to be. Okay, um, make sure there's a system involved with it. Okay, because you're gonna want to upsell this person into something else. Because if it's a $20 product, you're gonna kill yourself, right? That's why people don't understand her. Like, how would they get to? How'd they become millionaires selling a bottle of toothpaste? She's not. She didn't become a millionaire or $13,000 a month selling toothpaste. She led with toothpaste. There's a whole system that's around that toothpaste. Oh, well, if you like the toothpaste, you need to try the mouth rinse. And by the way, we have Bing, Bing, Bing. Okay. Well, if you're doing the facelift, what are you moisturizing your face with afterwards? We've got the system. Okay. So that's going to tighten and lift your face, but you want to moisturize and, because if you're not, see where I'm going? Okay. So you've got products that are just like this in your business. Guaranteed. Okay. What do people lead with? Oh, I want to get that 100-point order. And so the person's looking at us going, 100 points. I don't even know if this is going to work for me. Right? What are they thinking? I don't even know if this is going to work for me. You know what? Let me see if I can find this online. Oh, look. Whey protein, just like this one. Oh, look. Nitric oxide, beetroot, just like this one. Right? Right? Okay. Sell them a full box of product. Okay? Don't do this weak crap. Okay? Like I said, a lot of people are like me. Some people 3-4 days is enough. They're going to notice it right away. I won't notice it after 3 or 4 days. I'm going to do it for 3 days. I'm going to go, I just wasted my money on this stuff. Right? 30 days later, all of a sudden, if you start to notice the difference, okay, at least low resistance, starting to notice the difference, the distributor never called me back and said, hey, how's this working for you? Okay, you could do that and say, hey, how's that working for you? And maybe up the game. But the average person is shy coming into the business. They're shy. They don't want to have to make that phone call. They're hoping that this person, it catches the person. That product caught me. Okay? It was like, why do I feel, crappy? I felt great for the last month. You don't realize how great you feel until it starts to wear off. And then you're like, what's wrong? Something's wrong. Right? You notice it right away. All of a sudden, I'm tired at noon, like I was before. Okay? This is noon now. I'm like, because I'm still using the product. Okay? Full box of product. If it's $50 or under, good. If it's $40 or under, better. If it's $30 or under, best. Okay? What are we doing? We're creating the least resistance. Okay? Full box of product, full container of whatever it happens to be. Okay? Natural products, and I put the note, natural products take time. Okay? Let them do their job. Okay? Don't let the person feel like there's like a bait and, whenever you do that bait and switch thing, it opens up questions in the person's mind, like, well, what's it going to cost me? They only sold me a 4-day supply or whatever. No, do the whole, like, a lot of companies are playing that game now. I had somebody approach me for another. They're like, oh, that's way too expensive. You need to do our product. They were like selling nitric oxide in boxes of 4 or something, 4 or 6, or it was something odd. Like you needed to buy 3 boxes to get a whole month supply. So yeah, it was $22 for the 1 week supply, but you needed like 4 boxes. So is it really cheaper? No, it's the same price. So don't play those games with people. It just, again, it causes issues with your credibility. Let them upsell themselves into the next. And this is the least resistance, because people, when I called up, I was ready to do whatever. Okay, I was ready to do whatever when I called up because it wasn't working for me anymore. So as soon as they said, you know what, you need to get the whole system, 3 boxes of product. Okay, how much is it? $90, 90 whatever, 90 plus shipping. Yep, I'm ready to go. I don't want to feel crappy anymore. Okay, so people they'll call you and say, I don't know what you do. Again, it was a $23 box of product, right? So I'm thinking, I can't afford not to be without this $23 box of stuff. Okay, so let the products do the sales for you. Least resistance. No one's But how many people are going to say no to a $23 box? That's what said, oh, you got to try this. It was really doing a lot for me. Okay, $23. Okay. Next thing you know, I'm in a $100 box of supplements. Okay. And I'm glad I did. That type of thing. Okay. And I said, let the product run out. You could check with your customer if you want. Here's the big thing. Okay. Do they have the discipline to take, in other words, if the week goes by at the end, definitely call the customer, but do they have the discipline to take the product? Okay. If they don't have they don't have the discipline to take the product, they're not going to have the discipline to do the business. Okay. If you call them up and are like, well, yeah, I took it for a couple days, but I'm taking it when I remember. Is that person really going to be a business person for you? Okay. You're going to do you really want to offer them an auto ship? You're better off calling them next month and saying, hey, what'd you think about the product? Are you ready for a reorder or whatever? Call them every 3 months or whatever. But if they're not consistent about the product, why would you want to sell them the business? Okay, think about that. Why would you want them on auto ship? They're going to call you up and go, I got 3 boxes. Can you take these things off my hands? Okay, you want to avoid all those situations that we run into today. I got way too much. I hear that all the time. People are like, it's costing me a fortune. People are calling me up. I got way too much product. Can you, and they don't want to lose a friend or whatever. So they're buying product back there. It's costing them money to be in the business. Don't put yourself in that situation. I have a friend, as a matter of fact, I just talked to her last week in another skincare company. Right? Been friends for, 15 years or so. She doesn't put people on auto ship. That's how she keeps the relationships. Every month she calls them. She's got people. She's just got a list of people. It's like a book. Calls them up. She's got down. Uses the product for 2 months. Uses the product for 3 months. Needs a call every month. Okay, and she just keeps a track of it. She's got a huge business, and that's how she does it. Picks up the phone. Hey, it's me again. Looks like it's about time. You regularly reorder. Are you ready for more product? Oh, you still got some? Okay, great. You want me to call you next month or next week, or when do you want me to call you back? And she keeps her customer base by doing that, and she keeps her relationships. And we kind of got into this thing where people think that there's some magic that happens that you just put a website out or you put out a mobile app and some magically people, and well, of course they've been sold this, people will magically find you and magically buy your stuff, and all you got to do is run an ad, and stuff is going to fly off the shelves. And that gets back to this reality, generally accepted truths, okay, that people make stuff up, especially wealth and lifestyle. Okay, people don't buy into that stuff. Okay, the old stuff still works. People like to have relationships. They are not going to shop around you. If number 1, the product works. Number 2, they're getting value. And number 3, most importantly, they're not going to want to lose your relationship when they say to you, oh, you know what, I'm buying XYZ product off the shelf now. Okay, rather than buy your product. Why would they do that? Because you have no relationship with them. Your relationship to them is buying and selling the product, and that's it. You're not their friend. Amazon is not their friend. Walmart is not their friend. eBay is not their friend. You want to be their friend, okay? Because they're going to shop with you, because they're going to stay with you, because they're getting the value, its product is working, and they're not going to want to lose that connection, okay? The last thing I'm going to share here is let your social media sell the value of your business, not the product. Okay, this is the hardest thing for people to get these days, and it's getting easier and easier because a lot of people have tried it and failed. But when we go through, the steps again, we've introduced somebody to the least resistance product. They've tried it, Now, how do we get to, this is the big question. Okay, now how, I sold them a product, let's say a $20 product. Okay, how do I get more product in their hands? You up them to a system. Okay, as soon as they, as soon as you follow up with them or they follow up with you and they say, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, I was like, yeah, I'm freaking exhausted. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's the product. Okay, let's get more product. You know what? You need to go to a system. If that product is working that great for you, why don't you just try the system for a month? And by the way, you could save an extra 10% by putting it on auto ship, whatever it is, 10, 15, 20%. Okay, putting it on auto ship. All right, let's try it. You know what? They're already sold. If the system is working for them, they are already sold on using your product. So you just got them into a system. So how do you get them now into, this is what social media, again, not my rules, okay? I've seen it work over and over and over again. You're like, all they did was post that they were at the park and they've got all these people calling them, joining their business, okay? Was it because some strangers that have never used the product all of a sudden decided to make this leap of faith into the business? Maybe. Probably not. What do they want you to think? Oh yeah, people are just, I make a post and, because it's easiest thing to sell, right? Right? I mean, do you really want to tell them the step? I tell people the step by step, because this is really what people are doing. This is the step by step on how they get them, okay, to take those leaps. In the age of information, go ahead and shop me, okay? That's why, look, I've got a $20 box of product that you can't get anyplace else that's working for you. Go ahead and shop me, okay? If it's an $80 box of product, they're going to shop me, and they're going to find I can buy two and get one free. I lost the sale, okay? If they decide they're going to try it, they're going to try the competition, buy two, get one free, okay? So they're going to buy one and, spend $20 or $30. Again, you're going to spend $20 or $30, I didn't get the sale. I don't have a relationship with them, okay? Their relationship is with, Amazon or, XYZ company, okay? If they try my product for $20-something, now I can build a relationship with them and get them to go up to the next step. System. How do I convert them to a business? Okay, if they're ready to jump in the business, that's where social media keeps dripping on them. Okay, so now what they're doing is, I've got a customer, they're connected to me on Facebook, okay, Instagram, whatever, Snapchat, whatever your thing is, doesn't have to be Facebook, okay? I'm on all these platforms, okay, and I use multiple platforms, okay? I purposely post on Instagram because then I can post to Twitter and Facebook at the same time. Very simple, okay? I have a Snapchat account. I've got all these accounts, okay? So you don't see products, okay, on my page. I'm not talking about products, okay? I'm talking about lifestyle. I'm talking stuff I'm doing, okay? Why? Because now when somebody becomes a customer and they're using the system and they're happy with it and they're like, whoa, how is Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is Mike doing a 12 o'clock live? How is Mike at the pub, okay, with his friends, laughing and joking, and like, how is this happening? Lifestyle. How is so-and-so at the park? Like, if I just posted, oh, I'm at the park, they're not going to associate that to the business, okay? But they started with the product, they went to a system, now all of a sudden, they're like, well, hey, I'm spending money with Mike, and Mike's doing X, Y, and Z. I'd like to be doing the same thing that Mike's doing. They're going to start approaching you, okay? Just like they approached you for the product, they're going to start approaching you for the business. These people are not running around saying, hey, join my business, join my business, join my business, right? They're running around saying, buy my eyelashes, buy my toothpaste, buy my facelift, okay? Buy my box of stuff that's going to make you feel good, okay? Buy my box of stuff that's going to make you sleep at night, okay? Try it for 30 days. Oh, it's working for you? You need the rest of the system, okay? You can keep buying that box, or, I'm using the whole system. Why don't you try a whole system, okay? Oh, Mike is doing all these lifestyle things. You don't see any posts on most of these people. You don't see any, okay? I've got a friend that sells the stickers and the cards and stuff, Again, I tried his stuff. Okay, this stuff works great. The little cards. I don't sell them. I mean, I'll promote them for him and I send them to him. He's flying here, flying there. He's in Europe. He's in Asia. He's like, he's in Nevada. He's all over the place. You look at his right. Right? What are you going to think? I'd love to be able to travel like, my friend Mark travels, right? Lifestyle. It's all lifestyle. He's just putting lifestyle stuff out. He's with his daughter. He's at dinner. You don't see any, like, you wouldn't even know he sold this on his page. There's nowhere on that page is this card. Okay? Nowhere on that page will you find some stickers. Nowhere. All you see is him flying around the world. So that's how to use social media. What do you see on most people's social media account? Join my business, buy my product. Join my business, buy my product. How much money are those people making? Or very little. Okay? Very little. So, any case. So, I'm just going to recap one more time. Start with a product that has the greatest impact and least resistance. Okay? Like, people selling thousands of dollars of this stuff, toothpaste, eyelashes, okay, energy stuff, sleeping stuff, very inexpensive, detox, very inexpensive stuff, okay, works. People notice the difference right away, okay. Make sure that you get them a full box, 30-day supply. Make sure the product has a system or sister products. Okay, so when the person calls up and says, wow, this stuff's amazing, you know what? You need the rest of the system. You need these other products too. This is what I'm doing, and it just magnifies that product. So you're able to upsell. Okay, when you go into McDonald's, and everybody does it. So it's not like I'm, hooking somebody. You go into McDonald's and you say, can I have a sandwich? They're going to say, what? You want a meal? You get the soda and the drink for an extra, whatever, X number of dollars. Okay, so you got a complete meal. All right, so everybody does it. Price matters. If it's under 50, good. If it's under 40, better. If it's under 30, best. Okay, why does price matter? Because they're going to shop you. The second you walk out of the room, okay, they might be even shopping because you can't see what they might be sitting across from you shopping you while you're talking to them because they're in Walmart shopping Walmart and they're in, you know what I'm saying? They're in Best Buy shopping Best Buy because we can't stop reality. Okay, so I don't want them to shop me. Okay, and because the person's going to say, well, what makes that thing so effective? And I'm going to tell them, well, it's the beetroot in it, or it's going to be, oh, beetroot. Second I walk out of the room, beetroot, boo. 1,000 products are going to pop up. They're going to be buy 2, get 1 free. Okay, they haven't tried my product yet. All they know is your product is X number of dollars, $80, okay, and this product is $25. That's all they know, and they both have beetroot in it because that's what I told them. I never tried my product, okay, and give them 3 or 4 or whatever. That's for the average person, especially something like nitric oxide. What's 3 going to do for them? Nothing. It's not going to do anything. They're not going to even notice the difference. Get them a full box. 50 good, 40 under 50 good, under 40 better, under 30 best. Okay. Again, this is an introductory product. I have people say, well, I'm going to lose my shirt. No, you're not. Because either the person, you're going to find out if you have a customer and they're going to pay you. People are going to pay you. You're not giving them anything for free to find out whether or not you have a customer and then whether or not you have a business builder. Because if the person's consistently doing that product for 30 days, there's somebody like me that consistently will do a product to try it for 30 days. You got a customer. If they're taking it, I've done the same thing, duplicated the same thing, and the person's like, oh, I haven't even tried it yet. All right. Again, I got paid. If the box sits on the counter, I don't really care. Okay, that's up to them. Right? I did my deal. I had, other people that tried the box and said, oh my God. I did it for 2 weeks and I forgot to take it, and I'm noticing some people will notice it right away. A lot of people won't. Let the product run out. Okay? Go ahead and let the product run out. Don't be chasing them. Okay? Because that's how you're going to know whether or not it's working for them. The product ran out. I didn't think anything of it. Again, most people won't notice stuff while they're taking it. So once it runs out, all of a sudden I'm like, my God, it's noon. I'm sitting here going, something changed. Something's wrong. That's when you call them. Wait a week. They don't call you. I called them. I'm like, something's wrong. Again, check if you want to check on the call. Just ask them, how did it work for you? Or if they don't call you. Oh, you know what? I'm noticing I'm tired. Some people won't call you. So wait a few days and then call them. Okay? If they're not disciplined, they're not a customer. Don't start them on an auto. This is the biggest problem these companies do. You start them on an auto ship, and you got customer has a lot of extra product for no reason. Okay? Do you really need that extra $5 or $10 a month that badly? If you do, then go ahead, start them on the auto ship. But I'm going to tell you right now, most of the people that do that end up with a lot of buying back product. So instead of making money on that customer within 30 days, 60 days, usually it's within like 6 months, people are like, hey, I got an extra 3 boxes of this stuff. You're selling this stuff. Can you get rid of it for me? Next thing you know, you're buying stuff back. So now instead of making $30 on the sale, you just lost $90, okay? Because you're buying it back and you're trying to resell it again, okay? So, find out who your real customers are first, then put them on auto ship, okay? If that's the case, people, if they're consistent with regimens, they're going to be consistent. If they're not consistent with regimens, you're going to be buying boxes of product back. I hear it all the time. So again, I'm not making this stuff up. And let your social media upsell them to the next. So you're going to start them with something lesser. When they say, yeah, this is working for me, system. You got sister products. All of a sudden, your sale went from a few dollars on one box to $100 system, right? So you're going to make, now probably 2 or 3 times the money. Okay, you might have a really good customer. At that point, let your social media sell the lifestyle of the business. Okay, people are going to be calling you. They're going to be like, "What are you doing?" Okay, how is this changing? Obviously, it's changing your life. You're not like you're at noon. You're doing videos, and I'm like trying to wolf my lunch down to get back to my desk. Right? I mean, average person right now is going, running through the store. I got to get back before 1 o'clock, right? It's 1 o'clock. I got 10 minutes. They're going to be running back. I'm back, right? I'm back at my desk. And they're going to be like, oh, God, I hate this, right? And you're like, and I'm doing a video. Think about it. Okay, which one, A or B? Let social media, you sell the product, okay? Sell the benefits of the product. Small, easy, low resistance. Let your social media sell the lifestyle. That's simple. And that's all I have for you today. That's all. I hope that was worth your hour of time or 50 minutes of time. 50 minutes, that's what I do. 50 minutes, you did a spinning class with me. Okay? Thanks. 50 minutes, you just learned a whole bunch of stuff. So just listen to this over and over again. Very simple steps. Very, very simple steps, guys. Have a great day.